John Cena is retiring. He announced the retirement. He's got a whole thing planned.
Dude.
And it'll be interesting.
I feel like there's so much they could do, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like not the number one, but like the big things that I feel like most people are hoping they try to do is like one more match with Orton.
Yeah.
One more match with Punk.
Yep. That's what
and maybe one more world championship. Because if he's tied with Flair for the record right now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I think I would like to see Punk. I'd like to see Cody.
Oh, Cody would be cool. Cody would be cool.
I wouldn't mind seeing McIntyre either.
That'd be cool too. I think he's going to have one of the, if everything goes perfectly for him, it's going to be one of the greatest runs ever. Think about it this way. Do you remember when he won the U.S. title back in like whatever it was, 2015 or 16 or whatever?
Yeah.
And everyone was like, what is Cena doing with this title? He's been the only guy, him and Orton going, we're world champion, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Or like Lesnar or whatever, you know what I mean?
And then he completely said,
he went, nope, this is the workhorse title. I'm going to defend it every week for like a year. And it's one of the craziest
open challenge thing.
His U.S. title open challenge is one of the coolest runs like anybody's ever had.
Yeah.
It was so incredible. So I look at it like that. Like, I don't know how much he's going to be doing. But even if he only gives us like 12 pay-per-views and he retires, even if it's just that, right?
Yeah.
One match a month for 12 months. Could be so legendary.
It's like optimally you want like WrestleMania to be his last thing, but I don't think he's gonna. Do that.
It doesn't sound.
He's just gonna do like a straight schedule that he has.
In the post-event press conference after his announcement, he clarified a bit because he kind of said like the Royal Rumble 2025 will be my last Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
WrestleMania 25 will be, or
I think he wants
2025
to work,
will be my last.
Basically, the full schedule.
I think he's working the whole year, and he's going to retire somewhere later in the year.
I'm wondering how frequent he's going to appear on like the main shows.
I guess we'll see, man. Yeah, he's probably trying to get in the best shape he can possibly get in right now, unless he's filming something. But there's just no chance if he's giving it his all for one more run.
Yeah.
That he's not going to show up. He's going to show up in God tier shape only.
I don't believe I think he would make sure that his schedule is clear for this.
That's what I mean. He probably cleared everything and is hitting the gym and diet and everything so hard going, if there's one more run, I have to make this legendary.
He doesn't look that much smaller than he does look smaller.
Sure. But then he takes his shirt off and he's still jacked up.
Yeah, it's like he's just going to bulk up a little bit and he's
That's
fine.
it, yeah.
Get a couple BK cheeseburgers or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what he'll eat. Cena. It sounds like this
calorie
diet,
thing. You're just loading calories.
All seriousness though, man, what a career. What a career.
Oh yeah.
He's a guy that, love him or hate him, is really, really tough to argue.
There's a lot less hate him now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
His career has just been too crazy to really even try to argue that he's a Mount Rushmore wrestler ever. Like, he's a legit, real Mount Rushmore guy.
Isn't he one behind Flair, or is he tied with Flair?
I believe he's tied right now.
That's what
I'd have to look it up.
I think he's 16.
Either 15 or 16, tied with
both
Flair.
16 then.
They're both 16, yeah. At least officially.
That's the thing.
A lot of people try to say Flair has like 27 or some trash, but it's like, who cares? Promotions that weren't recognized during the territories and shit. It's like, no. How many NWA world titles did he have? And then how many in WCW? And then how many in WWE?
As a Packers fan, I want to say that world titles count because they did win world titles before the NFL.
That's what I'm talking about, though. It's not only WWE.
Yeah.
It's like NWA world title.
Yeah, that's
like the world title.
They're world titles, but It's like with Green Bay, they didn't like before the merger. There was no Super Bowl era, so they won world titles.
They won world titles, but it was before the Super Bowl, and that counts. And I'm saying that counts for Flair.
It's a tough argument.
His 16. As far as I understand it, the way WWE recognizes it is NWA World Championship, and then WCW World titles, and then WWE. And that's all they recognize as far as I know.
Well, they acquire. Do they own WCW?
Yes, yeah.
So it's just the stuff that they own. They own NWA, don't they?
I don't think so, but they still recognize it because it was the world title before WWE broke off.
Okay, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And he was the world champion for a bunch of that.
Sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could see Cena, it's like I could see him break the record.
I could see him break the record, and I think he deserves to at this point.
I think if you have,
run, bro.
I mean, like if they're going to have somebody break it.
If it's anybody.
If
it's anybody. Are you kidding me? There's only him and Orton that would really deserve it. Yeah. Because the longevity of the run, the quality of the run.
Orton's never going to see that level of prestige, though. Like, he's going to be more of a wrestling fan's wrestler.
He's like the wrestler's wrestler.
Yeah, like, it's not, he didn't have, like, the mainstream appeal that
he wasn't the literal face of the industry for over a decade the way Cena